But when you always make the biggest competition or challenge is to be better than prior self, the person in the mirror, essentially you never lose. Oh yeah, dang, that's a good meal prep. Woo! Yo, tell what it do. It's another day. Yes indeed, yes indeed. Like I just said, if you're not meal prepping, get your ish together. All right, get it together, figure it out, because meal prepping not only gonna save you time, it's gonna save you money. You take 3-4 hours of each Sunday, make 20-30 meals for the whole week, and then now you just eating food you already made that tastes so delectable to your standards, and it keep you in check for trying to reach your fitness goals. So when you in the gym making friends with your lower self, you're not taking a hit, because then as soon as you leave the gym, you go eat something that's atrocious. You actually add into your gains, because then when you go out, you eating correct foods that you made and seasoned to taste very delicious all throughout the week. It really is a hack. It really is a hack that leads to the word today we're speaking about, which is driven. Operate. Past principle of drive. Having a compulsive or urgent quality. Driven, I see it as that relentless push to go after it, to go get it, to prove the naysayers wrong. That's actually a good fuel. You got the supporters which keep you going and let you know, yo, we see you and we appreciate you. But it also hits different for the doubters and the naysayers who say you won't be able to, or you're not qualified to become this or do this to their standards, because that's all it is limits on them. But when you're driven, you have your relentless push for self, that you understand the person in the mirror is your only real competition, okay? You can compare and contrast to all the phenomenal people around the world you want, but what people fail to realize is somebody's level 10 who they've went through their challenges could be your level 2, or vice versa. But when you always make the biggest competition or challenge is to be better than prior self, the person in the mirror, essentially you never lose. You only have no choice but to get better, because you now have a standard you're setting higher each day. And then that rolls into what we're talking about, and that's habit stacking. Habit stacking is none more than compounding every prior day of you over a period of time, where then now if you compare 3 months ago to present you, they're different. And then from 3 months now to 3 months in the future, they should be different. Why? Because you're habit stacking. You can also habit stack different habits that flow in pattern with each other. You can habit stack the ability to speak, and when you say a specific word, it triggers you to do something else that then allows you to do something else. It's habit stacking. If you start moving through this life of finding out many ways you can habit stack, you will be in shock with yourself of how fast you progress and become even more efficient in the things you already wanted to be great at, because these are goals you set on day 1, on day 0. Woo! I habit stack. I got a lot of habits. I would say, just for video purposes, I say out of 10 habits, a solid 7 of them, 6 of them all go inside the other. One starts to lead me to do the next and the next and the next. Like my morning routine. It never fails. If I wake up and I start my morning routine, washing my face, it then leads to brushing my teeth. It then leads to scrubbing my head, and then do my little move where I'm shaving it. Now it leads to me putting on my castor oils and a few other things to make sure my hair is glistening. And then it always leads to me grabbing my clippers and tightening it up, done a little touch up. I just said like 5 habits in one, because that's habit stacking. Find things that you want to do to progress yourself forward or to keep yourself maintained, and stack those habits. Just get into the habit of doing one thing after the other. A way you could do it is start with one habit, and then from that one habit, once it's down packed in 66 days, I talked about it yesterday's video, then stack another. Now you've habit stacked to the point where you're more efficient, and then do that over a period of time. It becomes second nature. And now you win, and now you talk, and now you go do something else, and the cycle continues. Now that once you look back at the person you were last week, you're like, I'm better. You're like, I'm stronger. You're like, I'm grateful that I got the ability to be better today, stronger today than I was yesterday. And that's from you doing what? Habit stacking. So habit stack. It's gonna get you where you need to go.